Like so many of you, I found myself taking stock this week of the various memories that are indelibly etched into my soul from that morning of September 11, 2001. When and how the victims of 9/11 died, while incredibly meaningful to us all, pales in comparison to how they lived. We remember those we lost and draw hope from how we continue on in honor of them.
God bless America, land that I love.
September 11th will always be a day to remember and honor the nearly 3,000 people who lost their lives that fateful day here in New York, in Washington, D.C., and over the skies of Pennsylvania at the hands of terrorists. Among those victims are the 56 members of our own community here in North Hempstead, who were our neighbors, our friends, our co-workers, and beloved family members. And of course, the 411 emergency workers, including members of the New York City Fire and Police Departments, and the other countless responders from our very own community who rushed in that day. As people were rushing out of the towers, they were rushing in to see who they could save. A final act of bravery and courage. We know that this is a day that must always be remembered, and it can't leave our memories just because we get older and we pass along. This is our future generation. These are the young people who are going to provide the leadership to make sure that 9/11 is always remembered with the respect that it needs to be, and that those whose lives were lost will always be remembered in our hearts.
It is now my privilege to invite the members of the Boy Scout Troop 10 of Great Neck to present a wreath in memory of those who perished on September 11, 2001.
I have but two words for us today: love and unity. The Bible tells us that God is love, and we all know that united we stand, but divided we fall.
In our remembering, may we be drawn to a new hope for the whole world. Empower us to shape a world marked by ways of life that lead to justice and peace for all peoples.
What they were not able to take away from us is our power and ability to stand next to each other in solidarity against hate, extremism, and bigotry. We have to help each other, not just heal, but to emerge with strength and dignity that honors the lives and the sacrifice of those precious, beautiful individuals.
By our remembering, help us, Holy One, to continue caring for families suffering loss, for surviving women and men profoundly affected, and for those rescue, recovery, and construction workers in failing health, so we may strive for a future filled with greater shalom, salam, peace.
It is the truly great. I think continually of those who are truly great, who from the womb remembered the soul's history through corridors of light, where the hours are suns, endless and singing.
Together, we must pledge to never forget.
And we persevere in its aftermath. For what truly defines us as Americans is our ability to persevere in these moments.
And